Hey there folks, and welcome to this video, and it's time to fire off the week with another general notice. I know it's not on a Monday, that's because I did my NASCAR review and my Water X review. I don't know why I was guess I'm wearing Water X top. But let's get into the general notice, talk about the videos coming up this week, then talk about a couple of different articles, and then we will wrap up for the week. So firstly, the videos that are coming up this week. I'm hoping that tomorrow I'll be able to get a review out for the Formula E Women's Test. Then on Thursday, I'm thinking of doing something to talk about the weekend of the Grand Prix of Macau. Friday, I'm hoping to be able to sit down at Tim over there to do a video for the first time in a while and test out the Skoda Motorsports setup for a Central European Rally. I'm thinking of responding to, I can't remember the name of the person who left the comments. I'll remember it for the video though. Feedback, who suggested this time around, why not try it that you do the Skoda Motorsport setup first and then afterward. Largely to kind of test the theory of the fact that I was faster was as much down to getting more experience, if not more, down to that in the stage than the setup. Then I'm hoping that finally I'll be able to get out a review for Petit Le Mans that, I've been trying to do for a couple of weeks now. I'll hopefully get some time in the week to sit down and watch it. And then I want to talk about Rally du Maroc as the Dakar dress rehearsal. It happened about a month ago. And what was the final round of the W2RC? I think it was, yeah. Sets up a lot for what we could expect in W2RC and especially the Dakar next year. And I'm expecting the next general notice to be on Monday. So now that that is all sorted, shall we get into the articles and start off by talking about Formula One? And I'm not talking about the decision that Niels Wittig has departed Formula One, which supposedly was not his decision. Though that it was inferred that it was in the statement. But instead I'm going to talk about the 75th anniversary celebrations. Because F1 has decided that, as some rumours were suggesting, they are booking out the O2 Arena and selling tickets. I believe, I'll try and find the values that I've seen being quoted. I think it was as low as £58, as high as 113, which is really affordable. I mean, it's O2, so these are O2 prices. It's not like some of the stuff that I've seen at Wembley. But when I go see Linkin Park, and when I've been to see like Green Day, Bring Me the Horizon, and that lot, it's usually around the £80 mark. So that makes sense, though. Looking at the photos that they've had, the mock-ups, it doesn't look like they'll absolutely pack out the venue, so I'm not expecting, 20,000 tickets. But I am expecting it will sell out in minutes. And resellers will be selling it for hundreds of pounds. It's nice to see F1 do this. There's usually a bit of spectacle about the different release dates happening at different points. But it'll be interesting to see how many people bring out show cars, how many people bring out liveries on last year's cars, and if anyone decides to go the full hog and go for the real deal. There aren't really many surprises that could happen now, between now and February when the reveal's happening, around the time that some of the last reveals usually happen before the pre-season. But yeah, we'll be looking forward to seeing how that one pans out. I'm sure I'll cover it when it happens. But now we're going to look also to the future, but with an up-and-coming star in the world of rallying. And that star is the Turkish driver, Ali Türkkan. Now, I've talked about Türkkan a couple of times this year. Popped up in the ERC in the middle of the season, competed in the Junior World Rally Championship. National level champion with a Fiesta Rally 3. It has personal sponsorship, including Castrol, who have sponsored some of the top athletes in Turkey for years now, I can think of. I can think of some Castrol liveries that looked a lot like the Abu Dhabi Ford Fiestas back in the day. But yeah, Türkkan is supposedly targeting having 2 Rally 1 outings in 2025. He recently tested an M Sport Puma around the Greystoke Forest, so M Sport's permanent site, so it doesn't mean it's a dedicated test day or anything like that. Türkkan, I didn't really realise this. He's about the same age as me, he's 25. He had a passenger run with Gregoire Munster as well, and it was because of partnerships with the likes of Ford through Ford Team Turkey, Castrol, and Red Bull. I've got to link the full article from Dirtfish in the description, as well as an article from the race for the F1 I was discussing just a couple of moments ago. But yeah, it would be cool to see more people having these opportunities. And I think this is the approach that M Sport's got to go with. I mean, back in the day, they used to have Patelli showing up here, there, and everywhere, but they switched allegiances in this era to driving the Yaris. Not too sure why. I think maybe it was cheaper for him in that way. Zerdaridis owns his own car, which is why he's been committed with M Sport for years. That and he just decided to commit to them when he stopped running the... ran DS3, I think, didn't he? I think he ran a DS3 WRC. Anyways, M Sport have been the team that have done that years and years and years now. Weird to think that some of the more sponsorship pay drivers that we had in the past were people like Nasser Al-Attiyah, Isidar Raji, or Sheikh Khaled Al-Qasimi. People who are great in Rally Raid, come from a moneyed background, but are decent at rallying. I'm sure Türkkan will have a similar kind of ability. I think one of the ones he's eyeing up is Sardinia. So the question is more, is there going to be a rotating cast in that second Puma next year if Foremost stays, or if Munster steps up to be the lead driver? Or are we going to have 2 full-time drivers and a third show up at certain events? I mean, I prefer the latter. More Rally 1 cars is always a good thing for the WRC, but I don't know your thoughts. And on that note, let me know your thoughts about anything in this video in the comment section down below. Sorry, I think I might have covered the microphone a bit like this at some point. I'm still testing new setups. I also ended up picking up a cramp all the way up my arm today, somehow in my chin. I don't know if it's just that my arthritis is getting really bad this time of year, so I'm not able to hold the microphone like I usually do today. So let me know if this is okay, and I might do that like this for more videos of this setup. You might see that the scene around me is changing a little bit more. This bit is going to stay the same more or less now. But I've just put up some soundproofing that you'll probably see in the Skoda Motorsports video later this week. Still working on that. But yeah, still a work in progress this room, but it's getting more and more the way I want it to be. Thanks for watching, folks. Thank you for your support. As always, it means the world to me. It's amazing to see so many people coming in time and again. Until next time, it's bye for now.